Hello, everyone, and welcome to my freak show. I am so happy to be here with you guys. Hello, Blaze. I am so happy to see you, Blaze, and all of you, of course, that will soon join in. No worries. So, I am so happy to have you here, Blaze. So, patrons, channel members, live stream on Saturday night, and then live stream on Monday. Well, Saturday night that's 5 o'clock. Our guest star today and the big star of the show is Cookie. He says hello. So, as usual, guys, let's go through the information about AHS Delegate, and then I'll take some comments and questions, and then we'll move on to other stuff. So that way, those of you who were just here for the news can just ditch out of the show. So, don't forget, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the AHS Delegate season so far, and don't forget to subscribe and like or dislike the videos that you watch. And of course, just like you guys, I'm waiting patiently for the show to return on April 3rd. I've got a bunch of theory videos. They're coming out every Thursday morning until the show premieres. And of course, I'm going to be posting I'm gonna do something new this time, and I'm gonna post a couple of reviews for Love is Blind season 6. So let me know if you like the review and if you want me to continue them. So just trying out some new stuff. And if you want to support the channel, please consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. Levels start at just $1 and you get a ton of rewards. Okay. Thank you for telling everyone who you are. Can you go lay down? No, not on me. No, go lay in your bed. Yeah, go. Your toy is in your bed. Go get your toy and go eat it. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Okay, so let's start with AHS Delegate news. AHS Delegate does return April 3rd. There will be 4 episodes in the second half of AHS Delegate. If you want a detailed synopsis of the episodes, just check out my AHS reviews. I've got a playlist for them. And we also have the titles for the 4 remaining episodes of AHS Delegate. Episode 6 is Opening Night. Episode 7 is Ave Hestia. Episode 8 is Little Gold Man. And episode 9 is titled The Auteur. And last bit of news for American Horror Story. Season 13 is moving production, like filming, back to Los Angeles for season 13. And filming is reported to begin this spring/summer. Excuse me. I was outside a lot today with my kids. I'm a little croupy. Remember how we were talking about what's going to happen for season 13? Have they started writing it? Have they casted? What are they doing for this season due to the fact that the writer's strike halted season 12 for half the season? Okay, so we were speculating a couple of live streams ago, or maybe even last week, but we do have confirmation that they are going to start filming in Los Angeles either this spring or summer. I assume it's going to be this summer because usually what they do is when one of the episodes is premiering, probably when episode 6 comes back on April 3rd, they're going to be done cutting. Oh, God bless you, sweet baby. God bless you. They're going to be done cutting the season finale for AHS Delegate. And then they're going to take a little break and move into shooting. So that would place the show ending at the end of April. They'll take May off and probably start resuming shoots in June or July. And then the show can premiere in October or November, whichever they want to do. But I'm really excited, guys. This is so great. We don't have to wait too long now for the next season of AHS. And as far as I know, past season 13, we have been renewed. I just don't know how far. So obviously, when I get information on that, I will let you guys know. Hey, Cooks, I know everybody loves you and they see you. Can you go lay down for me? Go lay down. I know. Go lay down. Go get in your bed with your toy. Go get in your bed. Good boy. Go get in your bed, Cooks. No, get in your bed. I'm not your bed. Okay. So that is basically all of the AHS Delegate news and information on the channel. And if you guys want to comment or ask a question or whichever, absolutely you are very welcome to. So just let me know in the comments. However, if you are done and you don't want to exceed any more of this episode and you're done with this live stream, just go on ahead and exit the chat right now. I'm not going to be offended by it in any shape, way, or form. So let's take a look. Ryan, it is so great to have you here. Thank you very much for being here. Guys, I do have a ton of theory videos that are out right now. The one that's coming out tomorrow morning is the one that Anna has a witch's teat on her face. So be prepared for that video tomorrow morning. Yes, Cookie is here. Blaze says, oh, season 13 is filming in LA. I know. Like, I wonder if they're going to go back to Murder House or what they're going to actually do for this next season. What do you guys think they're going to do? I know usually they will leave a clue in like the season finale or something like that of the season for the next season. Such as, you know, for Freak Show, the top hat was the top hat for James Patrick March. And I don't know what the boat was on Red Tide. What for the finale of Red Tide, what that meant for NYC and death of NYC to mean this one. Yeah, so I'm not getting it, but that's okay. That's okay. Thomas, it is so great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Ryan says, why did they take a break? Okay, Ryan, so the writers were very, very angry. They weren't getting the money that they should be paid for the excellent work that they do. So they went on strike in order to receive better benefits and money for what they do. Like they weren't even getting paid for streaming services. They weren't getting paid for residuals. I mean, maybe, you know, obviously they were for certain shows, but now with new technology and how the ability to make so much money is out there for streaming your show constantly, they needed a cut from those residuals for new social media and streaming platforms, and they weren't getting that. And I think they deserved it. And they obviously went on strike for other reasons, but that's why they took a break, because the show did not have writers and nobody wanted to cross the writer picket line except Kim Kardashian and Ryan Murphy. I don't understand it, but I'll go with it. Hi, Alan. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Good to have you back. Blaze says, do they have the script ready for this next season? I assume that they do. If they're going to start filming, I assume that, yeah, they're absolutely ready. And I mean, it would make sense because Ryan said, I think it was season 4, when right before Freak Show began, Ryan and Brad sat down for an interview and they revealed that once the season is done, or once they know the concept for that season, they start the idea for the next season while they continue to do production for the current season. That's what they said. I don't know if they still do it, but I assume they've got something ready. And yeah, this is, since the actual show will be done soon, this will give them enough time. So I heard AHS Stories finished filming. Okay, there is a bunch of news right now, Blaze, for AHS Stories. And I was going to do a news video on it, and I still will. I just got a little caught up with Love is Blind season 6. I kind of watched some reviews online, and then when it came out today, of course, the first thing I had to do after I dropped my kids off to school was eat breakfast and watch it while I did my laundry. Well, while I did the kids' laundry. So, and then, you know, making beds. So I decided I'll do a review on it and see what you guys think about it. But Blaze says, I want AHS Dark Web. I know, me too. At least something that goes with, you know, this new season with new things nowadays, such as the dark web. But yeah, I am really excited for this coming season. And I do actually this time have my channel content up. I have the theory coming out tomorrow that Anna has a witch's teat on her face. And I have a theory that, thank you so much to Debbie, Ebby, that the B12 is the new black pill. And that's going to come out next Thursday. And then the first Thursday in March will be Anna Joined the Cult. And then I'm so excited. I have this great theory that's going to come out after. Blaze is the one who handed it up to me. And that is Anna is going to give birth to Michael, the Antichrist. Excuse me. and she's actually going to like give birth to like Michael Langdon, not necessarily an antichrist, but Michael Langdon. I also have a theory coming out after that Anna killed Adeline. I'm so excited about that one because I found some great evidence to prove my theory. And of course, once I hit 19,000 subs, I'm going to release the dark ending of AHS Delicate. I'm not sure I'm going to hit 19,000 subs, obviously, by the time AHS Delicate premieres. So I'll probably just release that video before the end of March, just so you guys can see it. Anyway, I also have a video about Siobhan and how Kim Kardashian is Siobhan. And I'm really excited about that because I put a lot of work into that video. I've got a Red Tide parody. And then, like I said, I'm working on a Love is Blind review. So anyway, that's all the information about AHS Delicate, information such as that on the season. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, dislike, whatever you want to do. I'm really appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, you can consider joining the Patreon or become a channel member. Levels just start at $1. Okay. So let's go back to some of your comments because I cannot wait to see what some of you have to say. Ryan says maybe next season Murder House can be demolished and something crazy happens. Didn't they, I guess, try that in AHS Stories, which really hope they don't go back to Murder House. No offense, Ryan. If they do go back to Murder House, it's perfectly fine by me. I do not mind it. But I hope they don't. Murder House and Coven is something that they have revisited constantly. Ghosts, antichrists, and witches. And I just want them to do something a little different. And I'm really hoping. And that reminds me, I have a special theory video titled Anna Has Dissociative Identity Disorder. And I'd been thinking about that Anna has a mental condition instead of a cult following her. Okay, so just bear with me for a minute. Last season, New York City was about, excuse me, it wasn't necessarily about the horror of somebody stalking New York City or anything like that. No, it was about the AIDS epidemic and the AIDS crisis and how it genuinely affected people and how I love the show portrayed it as Big Daddy. Sorry, guys, spoiler alert for season 11. I love how the show portrayed the virus itself as Big Daddy and that he was a killer. I just thought that was awesome and something that the show hadn't done before. So that's why I enjoyed it so much and thought it was so awesome. Wouldn't it be fantastic if this year the show didn't do the same old ghost antichrist thing? Wouldn't it be great if instead of that, they focused more on mental health like they did the actual AIDS pandemic in season 11? So let's just say that this season, Anna has dissociative identity disorder and none of this is happening. Like she's stalking herself, kind of like people speculated about Cindy James. And that Anna, when she has these blackouts, she's somebody else. And that's why Dex is so like Anna, complacent. And I don't know, maybe it would absolutely explain why Dex acts the way he does to Anna. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Because that theory video is going to come out right before the actual season 6 of AHS. So that's probably going to be one of the last ones that I do, along with the dark ending of AHS. So you guys let me know what you think about that in the comments. But I just thought it would be absolutely badass if the show actually did something else other than just ghosts and antichrists and satanic cults. What if this season was a realistic look into the descent of a regular woman who just wants to have a baby and have a successful career, but her mental descent into madness as her DID takes over? Maybe something that's been there this whole time, except it's just getting more dominant now because of the hormone treatments and IVF and stuff like that. I have a whole video that I'm about to be done on it. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments because I'm not gonna lie. I think that would be a brilliant idea for AHS to do because that is a true American Horror Story now, is mental health. I I am so thankful for my therapist. I am so thankful for my daughter's therapist. I am so thankful for anybody else who has a therapist because they genuinely help you. And if you have severe problems, severe mental problems, and you don't recognize it because you don't understand what's happening to you, that is a true American Horror Story nightmare. And I think that would be a excellent topic to touch on this season. And again, I think that would be fantastic if they didn't do a stupid Antichrist season again. And this is actually Anna's descent into madness. So, what if maybe the final episodes are so violent and graphic because Anna has literally slipped so hard into her delusion that she thinks that, Siobhan's trying to take the baby or that the baby will eat itself out of her or something like that. I just think that the show takes a much more sinister turn knowing that Anna's kind of doing this to herself. And again, it's more creepier that way, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But again, I think it's more creepier that Anna would have dissociative identity disorder rather than just, a cult following her so she can give birth to the Antichrist. And then the season is her descent into madness. I just think that would be so self-aware, so meta, especially for this day and age. And I would really love to see that instead of the tired old Antichrist storyline. So just again, let me know what you think in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, I do want to say that the one about Anna killing Adeline, that's a theory. But I think I'm still working on it because I made a mistake somehow, and I don't know how I did. But Blaze gave me a really great theory. I started working on it. I had to step aside and go see some family on the weekend, and then when I came back, I have no idea where it went. Some of my notes were gone. I didn't remember exactly what the theory topic was and everything. And yeah, so it's just been a little crazy working all the theories together. But it's I really think the one about Anna having dissociative identity disorder would be so on target and would be one of the best storylines that they could ever do. In my opinion, like I said, I'm sure I'm probably alone in that opinion, but let's see what you guys think. So, sorry. Blaze says, I want a fresh new season. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I'll take werewolves. I'll take a ghost ship. Um, AHS really hasn't left out too much. I mean, I know there's vampires, and stuff like that. So, kind of already done that though, the kind of lore. I'd even take the return of sexy Scathach. I'd love Scathach to return so much, but I just don't think AHS is going to do that. Probably not until their final season, and then I think when the show is actually done in their final run, the show is actually going to say, okay, let's bring back everybody that we can so we can close off as much storylines as we can. It'll probably just be a bunch of fan service. So we shall see. We shall see. But I absolutely want a new fresh season. Now, let me know in the comments, guys, what is your idea of a fresh season? What is your concept that you would want the show to come up with if you had control over it? Again, myself, I think mental health is fantastic. And hopefully, again, that's what they're doing with Anna. I know there's so many different theory videos that I'm putting out with so many different scenarios and options. And I just wanted to say that I did that on purpose because I just wanted to cover all my bases. And I was just having fun making those videos and what could actually be happening. So yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. Ryan says, I would love to revisit Hotel. To be honest, you are not the only one, Ryan. I would absolutely love to go back to Hotel because that is one of my top seasons, and I would absolutely love to go back to the Hotel Cortez like we did in Apocalypse. I would love for them to show us James Patrick March. I think that is probably one of Evan Peters' best performances, like, aside from being Kit, um, Kit Walker, but I just yeah, I thought Hotel had everything, and it was so wonderful. I agree, we should always go back to Hotel. James Patrick March, absolutely. Blaze is asking, what do I rank all of the seasons? Blaze, that's a very good question. I actually am working on that video, and I'm hoping that I will have that one done actually by the time this season is over, because I want to see the rest of AHS Delicate again. And I'm making also a video of all AHS episodes ranked. So I'm rewatching every single season, every single episode, ranking it and like putting it into a spreadsheet. So that's also going to help me tally how do I rank the seasons. So look for that to be coming out. It's going to take a little time, but I'm hoping that this summer I will have the research done, and then I can take a couple weeks or 2 to shoot the video, and then a week to edit, and then have it out to you guys. So I'm hoping by July, I will have that done for you. Love my little hands. See, I even have my little wedding rings on them. Isn't it so cute? It's just so cute. I put my wedding rings on there. My little hands. Alan says, I wonder if they're still going to have Siobhan fall into that coma or wait to have her die in the finale with a twist. Okay, let's talk about Alan's comment, because Alan is talking about the book. If you guys have not read the book and you don't want to be spoiled by it, you might want to step away for maybe 5 minutes. But let's go on ahead and take this comment, because I have read the book, and here's what he's referring to. Siobhan's name in the book is Olympia. And right after Anna loses the baby in the miscarriage, she calls Olympia / Siobhan. And Olympia says, Anna, is there anything I can do for you? And Anna says, can you bring my baby back to life? And so Siobhan contacts her coven and gives her life, Olympia / Siobhan gives her life, so that way Anna's baby can be brought back to life. So Siobhan, Olympia / Olympia in the book dies when Anna's baby is born. Okay. And then Anna has a choice to make. Either she can let Olympia live in her daughter's body, or Anna can say no, she doesn't want Olympia to live in her daughter's body, and her daughter may not be normal because the baby was brought back to life by magic. So they can't guarantee that the baby's going to be okay, but they can if they let Olympia into the baby. So she does it. And I want to say maybe the name was Siobhan. I need to pull the book out again one more time and read it. But Anna does take the deal, and she lets her friend into her baby's body and names the baby after her friend Siobhan / Olympia. So I don't think Siobhan's going to die, to be honest with you, Alan. I honestly think Siobhan's going to make it, and that when either if Anna has made some sort of unexpected pact with the devil and she's carrying the Antichrist, I don't think Siobhan's going to die. If Anna is not carrying the Antichrist and she is literally having like a mental breakdown and none of this is really happening and she's kind of doing it to herself when she doesn't know it, then I think Siobhan's going to die. And I think Anna will kill her in a very brutal way, because Anna will have been pushed overboard to do it. So that's how I think it. That's how I think Siobhan will die in that scenario, or will not die in this scenario. So I hope that answers the question of what I think. But let me know what you think, because I love to know what you guys think in the comments. And also, Alan, I love your kitty cat profile pic. It's so cute. Blaze says, I want to go back to 1984. Me too. And I cannot begin to tell you guys how angry I am that AHS 1984 was the season that Disney took over and stopped producing the seasons on DVD and Blu-ray. I'd give anything to have 1984 on Blu-ray or some kind of disc collection, but I only have it on my hard drive, and I can't really watch it anywhere that at all. I mean, I don't even think it has good volume or anything like that, so I can't even really watch it, and then I have to, of course, watch it on Hulu with ads, or I don't even know if it's on Netflix. So I hear you. AHS 1984 was wonderful, and I'm so angry that that is the season that we don't get on DVD. We don't get season 10 on DVD. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'll be fine with that. We don't get season 11 on DVD. Fine. That's less I'm going to cry. That's less I'm going to be sad. That's less I'm going to get so depressed because that's what season 10 or season 11 did to me. The horror, the trauma still of the season finale, I will never get over. But I want season 9 on DVD. Not gonna lie. If they ever put that out on DVD or Blu-ray, I'm gonna be one of the first people in line to snatch it up or online to snatch it up because that is the one season that I wish I had on DVD and that I can't live without. If that makes sense. So, you guys let me know what is the one season 2 that you cannot live without. I would be very grateful to hear your comments. Okay, so I hear dinner. I don't hear it, excuse me. I smell dinner cooking in the background, and I'm actually really hungry because I haven't eaten today. So I am going to start wrapping up the live stream. But let me go back over the AHS news so that way you guys understand kind of where AHS is in case you just came in and entered the live stream. AHS Delegate returns April 3rd. There's going to be 4 episodes in the second half of AHS Delegate. Episode 6 is titled Opening Night. Episode 7 is titled Ave Hestia. Episode 8 is titled Little Gold Man. And episode 9 is titled The Auteur. Season 13 of AHS is moving back to Los Angeles for the upcoming season. So happy. And filming is reported to begin this spring/summer, which I'm more likely to think that it's going to be summertime. So I love how they're trying to hype us up by saying, oh, we're going to be doing it this spring. But no. The show isn't even coming back until the spring. And I know they finished filming and everything, but they're not done editing. There's still so many things they need to do for the final 4 episodes of AHS Delegate. I just don't see how they can start production, filming, casting, just any of that stuff. Updating the script, changing things. It just last minute changes, things like that. It just doesn't make sense that they would be able to start the spring unless they really have their shit down because the writer's strike gave them enough time to catch up, if that makes sense. But I don't think so, seeing as that they were still writing the final 4 episodes during the strike. So I don't know. I'm confused. And I don't have very much information, so I can just speculate. So that is my speculation. Don't forget, guys, I am really trying to reach 20K subs this year. So if you could just hit me up with a favor and subscribe and like or dislike the videos that you watch, I would greatly appreciate it. And every single Thursday until April 3rd is Theory Thursday. I will be releasing a brand new theory video every single Thursday until the release of AHS Delegate. And the one tomorrow morning that is coming out is that Anna has a witch's teat on her face. And I'm excited about that one. So yeah, that seems to be basically all the information. If you want to support the channel even further, you can certainly become a channel member or a Patreon. Levels start at just $1 and you get a bunch of rewards. And Patreon only live streams are this Saturday. They start this Saturday at 5 p.m. Links will be given to the channel members and the Patreons tomorrow. So ready for that. Okay. Let's take some final comments because I smell the chicken fajitas downstairs that my husband is making, and I cannot wait to go stick my face in them. All right. Alan says, Cult. That is one of his favorite seasons because that season opened my eyes. Right? I absolutely understand that, Alan. That was kind of, yeah, I'm sure crazy for the younger generation to think of how the things with your rights and how elections work and cults. It's just so absolutely insane. And I'm sure if you didn't grow up like me, where you had unsolved mysteries on your television like every single Wednesday night and Sunday night, and true crime was like all the rage, even in the 80s and 90s, you didn't really understand or know some of the stuff. So when AHS shows you, it really opens your eyes. Absolutely. All right. Well, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much to you too, Blaze. I really appreciate you as well. And as you guys can see, Blaze has a little um special icon because he is a channel member. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I will be here next Wednesday, obviously, and I will make sure that tomorrow when I post the link for the channel members and Patreon only live stream, that I will also post the next month for weekly Wednesday live streams. And they will be continuing throughout the final 4 episodes of AHS Delicate. So we're going to be doing the weekly Wednesday live streams probably until middle of May. And I'm just saying middle of May because I have to move at the end of May. We're moving into a bigger house and I just need to take some time to pack. I'm just going to take a little time, maybe like a week or two to move, but I'll still have videos set up for you. The channel will be not dark. There'll be character breakdowns, possibly some more theory videos, and I will just make sure that I keep you guys as entertained as possible because that's what I love to do. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you are all the best. And beware of our girl, Sexy Scathach, because she's out there somewhere waiting to return to American Horror Story. You are all the best. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.